It's 18 degrees outside, so naturally I'm squatting down in front of the heater. I haven't made a video in a few weeks because it's cold. With my work schedule that I have right now, I have Wednesday and Thursdays off, right? So the last 3 weeks, it has snowed on Wednesday or Thursday. Whoa! So now that you guys know why it's been kind of slow with the video production in the last couple of weeks, I figured I'd take a few minutes to sit down and talk to you guys about what has happened and what's going to happen with Prison Mike. Okay, so I had to turn off the heater because it was kind of loud, and I had to turn my hat backwards because it makes me look cooler. To jump right into this video, I bought a Dragy. This is just the empty box, but I bought a Dragy and it actually works. That bounced off of a tire. That was kind of cool. So, reason behind buying a Dragy is I was gonna buy one anyways because I think it's cool and they look like a lot of fun to play with. They are a lot of fun to play with. I got one now though because my truck is bone stock, and I know that a lot of you are like, why would you get one if your truck's bone stock? It's slow. Yeah, it is slow, and I know it's slow. That's a good thing though, because now I can see with all the parts that I have for this thing. If you guys don't know, there's a part right there that I'm about to show you guys here in a few minutes, but I buy parts, and for the last like 3 or 4 videos, I have filmed just a little bit of the new part that came in. I unboxed my cowl tracks, I got a ring and pinion, I got split mono leaf springs, and I think that's about it. I can't really think, my mouth's dry right now, but I film these parts as they come in. I'm getting ready to throw them all on the truck as soon as it's warm and I can sit out in the shop without seeing my breath. They're all going on the truck, and it's gonna be a pretty dramatic change. So I wanted to see what the truck does now, bone stock. And I'm gonna put that video in right here. Okay, so as you guys can see, it wasn't the fastest pass in the world by any means, but before I tell you what the time was that I ran, I'm gonna go get this piece of paper over here, hold on. I have capital Juan. I have a paper with some names on it, which is just my family members. I had my mom, my dad, and my 3 brothers guess how fast they thought Prison Mike was. And I had no faith because I had the highest time. To start, we'll just start with mine since it was the highest. I guess 1690 in the quarter, obviously, not in the eighth, geez. But I guess 1690. I didn't really have any faith in my truck. It feels really slow. It has highway rear end gears, so it takes forever to get up to speed. My dad guessed 1560. Not a bad guess. My mom guessed 15 flat. I think, and my dad thinks, she overheard what my dad said. She was in the other room, and then she was like, 15. She claims that she knew what she was talking about, and she's like had it all dialed in and really thought about it and everything. And I don't know. My dad's drove my truck before. My mom hasn't. My dad's like the only other person that's ever drove that thing. But Colin, my brother, 1435. That's not a bad guess. Jeremy, my oldest brother, 1420. Jesse, in between Colin and Jeremy in age, 1350. Jesse, you had a lot of faith in my truck, but Prison Mike's not that fast. Come on, man. So what Prison Mike ended up running was 1478. I'll probably have to throw up a little screenshot of the Dragy because I'm filming on my phone right now, but it was 1478. It wasn't bad. I was actually really surprised and didn't think that it was gonna go that fast. Obviously, I almost said 17 something, but I just went with 1690 or whatever. I don't know, it's over there now. But it surprised me because yes, that is very slow, like slow, but it's a great starting point for that truck. If you think about it, I have a cammed 5.3, right? It's got a big cam, yeah, but it's relatively a stock motor. And the rest of the truck is completely stock. It's the same thing it was in 1981. I almost said 41. It's 41 years old, 1981, right? So this truck has a cammed 5.3 thrown in it. The transmission was recently rebuilt, if you didn't see my video a couple months ago, but so it doesn't slip gears anymore, and it actually is probably faster than it's ever been, but it's a stock truck. I have highway rear end gears. I think it's a 308 or something. I don't know, it's terrible. And it's a peg leg, a one wheel peel, whatever you want to call it. Only have the right rear pull-in, right? So it's got hard tires that are old and just kind of worn out. It spun at the 50-foot mark, somewhere around there, 25, 50 feet out, it spun, right? And then it wheel hopped pretty bad too. So with all these new parts that I'm putting on this truck, I'm basically correcting, you know, it's gonna have both wheels pulling. It's gonna be, it's gonna have cow tracks on it, so it's not gonna wheel hop. It's gonna plant the tires a little bit better. Probably gonna get some new tires really soon for it, and they'll be a little bit stickier. So this thing's gonna be a lot faster, and the rear end gears are gonna wake this truck up so much. So it's gonna be a lot faster, and that's why I am doing the Dragy now, because I want to show you guys what it does right now, bone stock. But yeah, this thing, you know, for the shocks, that's another thing. The shocks are blown out, man. They're like, if they're not the original ones on the truck, then they act like the original ones on the truck because they're non-existent. So that's just some examples. A lot of the upgrades that I'm gonna be doing are gonna make this thing hook up better. They're gonna make this thing go a lot faster. I don't remember the mile an hour exactly off the top of my head. I think it was like 96 maybe. I don't know, the Dragy will show it whenever I put the screenshot in. But yeah, it ran 1478 at like 90 something miles an hour. Pretty slow, I know, but it's such a good starting point for this truck, and I'm really excited to see what it does. And I'm excited to share with you guys that each upgrade that I do to the truck, I'm gonna be able to show you guys the difference and the improvement it makes. The truck is like 4,500 pounds roughly. I mean, how much does a long bed C10 weigh? So basically, I'm excited for what this truck is going to become, and I'm glad that I get to share with you guys what it is now, and you guys get to watch the entire process of this build. If you don't know already, it's going to be a short bed. That is the part that I need to show you really quickly. I have something for that short bed frame that is outside. The camera's backwards, so you can't see that. I just opened the box. Real quick though, also want to say the Terminator X is another factor. This truck's going to be running a lot better when I convert it over to Holly and get it off of this dyno tune. The dyno tune, it's kind of rich, and I think the guy at the dyno was just scared something was going to blow up or something was going to break, because you can smell how rich this thing is. I don't blame him. Like, I thought I was going to break too. When it was on the dyno, I was taking cover a little bit because I figured a drive shaft or something was going to go flying out. But luckily, nothing happened. It just broke later on. So now I got a refresh transmission in it. But anyways, I'm not going to open it yet. I got to flip the camera around. I can't close the lid because it's got my address on it, but my hands look worse on camera. I promise they're not that terrible. Look at this. So, energy suspension. They gave me a creased sticker, and I'm not very happy about it. Cool sticker, just not very happy about that. I peeked in this box before, obviously before the video. I got excited. I wasn't gonna wait on you guys. Are you serious? Don't talk to me like that. Got polyurethane, a polyurethane bushing kit. And I don't know how many of you guys have shopped for C10 bushings, but they only come in black or red. I had to be, give a little flair on there. And is that Play-Doh? Hold on, I'm gonna use two hands. Oh, it's my grease. They pack the good stuff. Jeez. Yeah, some hockey pucks came with it, and then I got, oh yeah. So hopefully these will last forever and I'll never have to touch them again. But this is for the short bed frame, so I get to put bushings in sometime soon when the weather's nice. But yeah, I went with the red ones because, not that you'll probably ever even see them anyways, but they were just a little different. It was kind of cool. I just wanted to see what the red would look like, and I get a new sticker. Fun fact, if you go to Energy Suspension and you pay $334 for a sticker, they give you a C10 bushing kit. It's so nice. The hospitality of these people. The next time you guys are outside and it's cold, if you have a heater, squat down in front of it for a couple minutes, right? I learned this trick when I was at work a couple years ago. If you're squatted like I am, it warms your pants up. It feels great. It's really nice to work when you have warm pants. So try it next time you're around a heater and it's cold outside. Warm your pants up and then tell me how you feel. All right, so I put the hat back forward because it's time to get serious for a second. Basically, the point of this video is for me to tell you guys that it's time to get serious. We're about to make some major changes to this thing. It's basically a build series, if you want to call it that. And, I have a deadline because I'm trying to go to Race Week 2.0 this year. And I also have to have time to test this truck and make sure it's fast, because 14 seconds definitely ain't gonna cut it. 13 seconds ain't gonna cut it either. We're shooting for some decent numbers for a big fat C10 truck. So we'll see what happens. I kind of have an idea of where I want to be for race week, but I ain't gonna tell you guys yet. You're gonna have to keep watching the videos and find out. You're gonna have to subscribe, turn on post notifications so that way you know when I post. And you need to like this video because that always helps. Comment down below though what you want to see. If you want me to talk about something with my truck, if you want me to talk about the Mustang 2, I could talk about that more. Or maybe my brother's big block C10. We'll see. But comment down below what you want to see. And if you watch my videos and you're watching this one now and you're not subscribed, Capital Juan will come for you. You're the type of people that makes that guy angry, and you don't want to see him angry. So basically, I hope you guys are excited. I got plenty of shiny, cool parts, and this is going to be pretty fun putting this truck together and making it a lot faster. So until I see you guys next time. Oh, another thing real quick, I'm changing schedules at work. So hopefully I will have more time to invest into these videos, and I try to post once a week. I know I've been slacking the last couple of weeks, but I try to post once a week. Maybe I can get a couple more in there more often. We'll see what happens, but I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it's not as cold where you are as it is where I am. Okay, I dropped my phone. No, I can't. Because I'm setting it on the front end of a Mustang and not actually trying to put it on a table like a normal person would do.